So let's test the Anfibio multi with the 5-inch double D coil on it and the MindLab Equinox with the 6-inch smart coil on it on a dime there that's in the ground at 3 inches in a bunch of iron. And I'm gonna factory preset both these machines, factory default them, and see if we can smack them just right out of the box with these optional coils on them. And you have no idea how many videos it's taken me to get a good video, and hopefully this one will make it. I've had to run upstairs and go check how the video turned out, and hopefully this one turns out. Okay, I'll put that one right there, and I'll just turn the Anfibio on. This thing takes a little while to factory default it. Okay, and I'll go over to the options menu here, go down to factory default here, left arrow, and factory default. It takes a minute. It takes a while. Especially the more settings that I have adjusted on the Anfibio, it takes a while for it to factory default if I have the settings all tweaked on. So I have this 3-inch deep dime here, and I'll put it in a different mode here because it's gonna be really noisy. When I factory default the Anfibio, all the iron volumes and the settings are just really weird. I mean, I don't know why they have it set up like that, factory default, but it works very good in factory default. Smacking, just going out and just turning it on and going. Here's that coin, 3-inch deep dime. Still hitting it a little bit, and my gain's at 70, so I'll raise that gain up just a little bit here. I'll go to 89 here, start over again here. I went off on it a little bit there. See? Performs very well in the iron. I really like the Anfibio in the iron, man. There's something about it in the iron, getting the relics. This is a superb relic machine. It's very heavy. This Anfibio is almost twice as heavy as that Equinox right there. And I'll make one adjustment here on the Anfibio, and I'll put it in 20, or I'll put it in 5 kilohertz frequency, because the Equinox is going to be in multi-frequency, and I'll put this Anfibio here in 5 kilohertz. It'll smack it a lot better there. Get some numbers there. The iron's really loud. I can make a lot of adjustments with these machines to make this hit this better here, but I'm in 3-tone here. Just spanking it out like there's no tomorrow, and pretty much all my machines struggle on this infested hole with iron, a dime at 3 inches. And now I'll put it in 5-tone here, because the Equinox is going to be in 5-tone. Struggling to be swinging fast. The recovery speed, it really isn't super fast, but I'm still spanking that thing out big time, man. Big time. I love this little 5-inch coil here in the dumps. You know, it really performs extremely well in the dumps, man. Now I'll factory preset this and then noise cancel it. So I have to, oops, I just, let me turn it off, let it turn it on, turn it off, factory preset it, turn it on and go, right? See how hard it is to just start smacking stuff out just from a factory preset. It's factory presetted, so there's no trickery involved here. And I'll adjust my gain here. It's 20. And I'll smack this out here. Nothing there. Give it a couple wobbles there. Just not doing it. So there's a big dead zone in there. Just not hitting it very good. That's hitting it there. Just a little bit. Right there. But it's very stable tone, right? Both machines are doing very good here. It's struggling. The Equinox is struggling a little bit this way, right on it, you know. So was the Anfibio, just a little bit. But I think that this smart coil is struggling a little bit more than the Equinox was at factory default. But I can adjust, make some adjustments, you know, like on the iron volumes on that one, and I can go right here. I don't know why they have this factory default setting here, but I'll go over to the iron bias and drop this iron bias down here. It should have been factory default like at 3 or something, you know. I'll just set it at 3 for now, and it'll smack it a little bit better here. It'll perform it a little bit better on this target here. There's a multi-frequency, so I'm running multiple frequencies on this target here. Then I'll try it in 5 kilohertz. See, there's a dead zone right there. Performs a lot better with that iron bias at 3 instead of 6, right? But it's still just not hitting it right there. It is hitting it good right there, but there's just a dead zone here, right? Now I'll change my frequency over to 5 kilohertz like I had on the Anfibio. It's hitting it a lot harder than 5 kilohertz. And this is a 3.0, so I don't have the 4 kilohertz frequency yet. I haven't updated it yet since I got it. But this machine is so much lighter, and I have a lot of hours on the Anfibio, you know, almost 2,000 hours on the Anfibio. And this machine is quite a bit more expensive because you want to buy an aftermarket shaft, right? You want to buy a different shaft than the Anfibio or than the Equinox comes with, because you know they're just notorious for breaking or just wearing out right here and just sliding, you know. I did have a failure on this the other day. I had to tighten this up here, but it wasn't too bad. I was out in the middle of the field and I had to come back home because I didn't have the wrenches for it. But you know, this shaft right here shortens, this unit right here shortens down to 21 inches, man. 21 inches, right? I'll turn this machine off here. This one shortens down to 28 inches, right? And this is a huge difference, man. This thing weighs a lot more. And look at that. See, it's a huge difference, man. When I'm detecting out for 12 hours a day and I'm moving, you know, sometimes I have 3 different detectors and 3 different optional coils for those detectors. I have a big handful of coils. I have a big handful of detectors. I have my shovel. I have my bag. I have my water. And I want to get it all in one trip when I get back home, going up the stairs to my finds room and putting all my detectors away. If I take like my MX Sport, or I take my other, or if I had the stock shaft on here with those damn cam locks on the Equinox, those cam locks break, man, and they're not nearly as adjustable. Like when I'm on hills or something, or I'm in tall grass, I'm adjusting my 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 length of my shaft a lot, you know, so I don't get fatigued. And you know, when I'm out digging for 12 hours a day, because I dig for 70 hours a week, and I just want to make it easy on my arm, you know, and having a shaft that's adjustable in a half an inch at a time, and or just fine tune the length of that shaft, it makes a huge difference when you're detecting for 70 hours a week, right? And the stock shaft on this just is not very adjustable, and it has those damn cam locks on there, you know, with the pins, and if your hands are all muddy peanut buttery, it's just hard to adjust those. And like with the Anfibio here, it comes stock with this right here. You know, I've never had a problem with the shaft, and it slides out easy, you know, and it's not gonna break on you, this stock shaft. I have almost 2,000 hours on this machine, and it's never broken on me, right? Never broken on me. The Equinox shafts are not built very good. That's why I have this this detecting innovation shaft, because it's just a really good upgrade. Sure, it's $160, but you're getting a lot for that $160. You don't have to deal with that freaking long detector at the end of the day trying to get it in and out of your car or up your stairs or wherever you have to do with it. You know, when I have 3 detectors, I can grab 3 detectors and 3 detectors, short detectors, in my hand, and then take a few coils and wrap my shovel around my wrist and my bag around my waist and come in the house all in one trip. If I have one of those long detectors, man, it just takes forever, because I have to make multiple trips, and that's taking time. That's taking time away from my detecting when I'm having to shorten the shafts down and get them all figured out. And even with the Equinox shortened down with that longer shaft, with the stock shaft on there, it's still really, really long, you know. Well, there it is, you know. There's the Equinox against the Anfibio, with the small coils and some trash there on a shallow coin. You guys decide who won there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.